Welcome everyone back to the channel. Today's video we're going to be doing a Perk Jingle tier list. I know tier lists are a long time ago, like about a year now, but I was scrolling through the internet looking at some and I realized that there's a lot of zombie maps, wonder weapons, there's a lot of perks, but there's not any perk jingles. And that was one thing Black Ops 4 was missing, those iconic jingles, man. And so now we have all the perks in the game that actually have a perk jingle. These are supposed to represent the Shadows of Evil perk jingles. And we have our 6 categories. So from the top, we have a certified hood classic. That is, of course, the top tier best perk jingles. We got a banger, a sleeper, which is pretty good. We got average at best. We have a yikers, which is like, it's not that good. And Blood of the Dead, which we all know is complete garbage.
I woke up thankful today. Thankful today. Thankful for the good vibes flowing in my veins.
So without further ado, the first perk that we actually have is Juggernog. Now, Juggernog. Now, what do I think about Juggernog? Of course, it is the greatest perk in all of zombies. We all know that. But Juggernog's perk jingle is not quite as good as you think. Like, it's alright, but it's not amazing. So I think that Juggernog's perk jingle, I think the drink some Juggernog tonight, like, that's a classic part, so I'm gonna put it at the sleeper section. That's what I think. Speed Cola, now this might be contrary to popular belief, but I really think that Speed Cola is a fantastic perk jingle. It's got an upbeat feel. It makes me want to buy the perk every single time I run past it. So I'm gonna put Speed Cola in a banger. It's not quite a certified hood classic, but it's definitely a banger. Double Tap, personally, it isn't my favorite. I don't know why. I don't know what it is about it. It's just not as it's not as uplifting. It's not as fun as all the other perks. So I really think Double Tap is average at best. Now, Quick Revive, straight to the hood classic.
Damn, it feels good to be a gangster.
We all know how classic Quick Revive is. We have those 4. I mean, Quick Revive is the most classic perk jingle out there. So obviously, we gotta put it up there. Now, Mule Kick has the El Burro, and I know I sounded really white there, but it has that perk jingle, and of course that means donkey, but Mule Kick is not a great perk jingle. Honestly, I don't think it's very good at all. So, ladies and gentlemen, our first Blood of the Dead.
Work that into meat, give your meat a good old rub. That's it. Nice and hot. Hot and spicy meat.
Widow's Wine, it's okay, you know, it's alright, it's kind of catchy, but I'm not a huge fan, so I'm gonna put it at average at best. Now, Stamina. You hear that voice, you hear that melody, you hear that sound, and Stamina, although a perk, it's only pretty good, essential on Argent. As a perk jingle, Stamina's a banger. Now I know some people aren't going to agree, because this is my opinion, and if you don't like my opinion, then you can literally suck my. But I personally think that Stamina Up is a fantastic perk jingle, and it has to be at least in the banger. Not quite hood classic, but it is a banger. PhD Flopper, baby, where are you? We don't want PhD Slider. We don't want PhD Slider, so obviously PhD Flopper is an absolute hood classic, boys. I mean, that is such a fantastic perk jingle. Introduced in one of the worst maps, in my opinion, Ascension, which is another belief that is, you know, contrary to the community. But I don't like Ascension, but if there's one thing that came great out of Ascension, it was that boy right there. PhD Flopper, where are you, boy? I need you back. Alright, Deadshot Daiquiri, it's okay. You know, I don't think it's terrible, but it's definitely not the best. I don't even think it's as good as Widow's Wine, but I don't think it's quite Mule Kick. So Deadshot Daiquiri is a big yikers. Tombstone, the old school meme that everybody loves. I honestly think Tombstone is gotta be the second best perk jingle of all time. I got a PhD. So yeah, that's what I think about Tombstone. I think it is a fantastic Perk Jingle. It's a classic. Now, Vulturade. Although I want Vulturade back in the game, Vulturade, please come back. As a Perk Jingle, it's a Blood of the Dead, and it's behind Mule Kick. Now, y'all might disagree, but that Perk Jingle takes a minute and a half to play. It is the most boring Perk Jingle. I was begging for it to stop when I re-listened to it. Like, it is such a boring Perk Jingle. Electric Cherry really doesn't have a Perk Jingle, it's just chimes, but at least it doesn't like freaking rate my ears when I listen to it. So I'm gonna say Electric Cherry ahead of Vulturade just because, I mean, at least it doesn't hurt my ears. It does perfectly fit the aesthetic of Mob of the Dead. I really wish it did have a Perk Jingle, but I mean, at least it doesn't hurt me when I listen to it. Is a great Perk Jingle. Now, I don't think it's quite a hood classic, but I also don't think it's a yikers. So I'm gonna go with a sleeper, and I think it's behind Juggernog. You just like walk through Die Ride, and you just hear the elevator just go, who's who? Like, it's a great Perk Jingle. It's very catchy, and yeah. Pack-a-Punch is questionable because it's a good Perk Jingle, but I don't think it's, you know, I don't think it's quite to par with these. So I'm gonna say Pack-a-Punch is behind Stamina, but above Juggernog. That's what I think about Pack-a-Punch. Great Perk Jingle and all that. Now, if I'm being honest, like, this is not that great. Like, the Shadows of Evil Perk Jingles, I wasn't a fan of. So if I go into the Shadows of Evil Perk Jingles, I don't really think much people care about the Shadows of Evil Perk Jingles, but I've had to put them in an order. I'd say that's last. That's average. Yikes. Yikes. You know what? Let's put that. Yeah, there you go. I think that's about perfect. I think that's perfect. That sums up my Perk Jingle list, guys. If you guys did enjoy the video, drop a like and put your Perk Jingle in the comments. What is your favorite Perk Jingle? I mean, I haven't seen any other video on YouTube ranking these Perk Jingles. If you guys want to see more videos like this, leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, for more zombies and Modern Warfare content, there you go. That is my list. I think it's good. I like it, you know. The only question I have is maybe Widow's Wine. I think the last thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put Widow's Wine above Double Tap. That's not saying Double Tap's bad. Double Tap's okay, but Widow's Wine might be a little better. Like, these two could be interchangeable. Like, these two could be interchangeable. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's it. Like I said, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you, ladies and gentlemen, in the next video.
So good, so good. I wasn't leading you wrong, girl. I just forgot where